Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel today. If you're new, welcome. My name is Emily. I created Definite Hearing as a way to increase awareness for the deaf and hard of hearing because I'm hard of hearing myself and I know that this is definitely a need in our hard of hearing community. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I look forward to making more great hearing loss related content for you. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the fact that I got my hearing aids back. I recently posted some videos about how my hearing aid broke, what to do when you break a hearing aid, and now my hearing aid is back. I'm excited to talk about that today. I hope you stick around to the end of this video because if you do, I have an important announcement. Alright, so I got my hearing aid back. I am so excited. I had about 3 weeks of waiting when I broke my hearing aid to getting in contact with my audiologist to sending it in that I got my hearing aid back. I cannot tell you how excited I was when my audiologist called and said, "Your hearing aid is back," because I was under the understanding it was going to be 2 weeks. It turned into 3, and so it was really nice to get that call, and it was kind of unexpected. It was like the end of the day Friday, and so it was just really fun to have it before the weekend and to be able to hear the way that I wanted to hear again. So when she called, I went into the office, they pulled the hearing aid out, and right away I knew that it was my hearing aid. It had not been replaced. I was curious to see if they would do a repair or a replacement, and they definitely did a repair. I'll show you. Alright, so how do I know that they did a repair? Well, I know my hearing aids very well. I have a little paint chip or scratch right here, and so when I saw that, I knew it was my hearing aid. Also, I have put jewels in the past right by my microphones so that my hair doesn't rub on the microphones and make rustling noises. It can get really annoying. And so when it came back, the jewels were gone. I still have jewels on this one. And so it was funny because I got this back and I said, "Yep, that's my hearing aid." So when you get a hearing aid back, it is important that the hearing aid is retuned or recalibrated to the programs that you had before. Sometimes when a hearing aid goes in for repair, those settings or that aspect can change. I do think that because my repair was just simply the threading of the insertion to the ear hook, that there probably wasn't a lot of programming that changed. Now, if I had a microphone replacement or a processor replacement, then I definitely think those settings could have changed. But I went into my audiologist's office, she gave me my hearing aid, we connected it to the programming, and she recalibrated it to my needs. So it was so amazing to get this hearing aid back because when she turned it on, I instantly heard the difference from the little loaner hearing aid that I had to my hearing aid. A lot of people don't understand that hearing aids are incredible devices, but they're all fit differently to each different wearer. You can't just go buy an off-the-shelf amplifier or off-the-shelf hearing aid and stick it in your ear and hope it's gonna work, because those devices are just built to kind of a one-size-fits-all threshold. But hearing aids are so unique in that they can become customized to whoever wears them. It's kind of like when you have a retainer built. Everyone can have a retainer, but there's a mold that they make of your mouth that makes a different retainer for every person. So then that retainer meets that specific person's needs. That's why hearing aids are so expensive, because they're such smart pieces of technology that really those slight differences make such a big difference. Like the loaner hearing aid that I had, it worked. I could sort of hear, but the clarity, the direction, the literal peace that I felt when I got this hearing aid back and turned it on with my settings was just incredibly relieving. I love my hearing devices. I love what they can do for me, and hearing aids are just incredible. So I got my hearing aid back. I'm so excited. Thank you so much to everyone that offered support via my channel or via Instagram. Just those words of encouragement, like whether it was validation of I've broken a hearing aid too, or I know someone who has, and you know, you got this, your hearing aid will come back soon. That was so comforting. I love my hearing aids. Now, I will say an event like this makes me wonder, what would I do if I didn't have my hearing aids? Well, I think it's really difficult to have something and then lose it, because you realize like what that difference was, where I think if I had it and say I lost my hearing completely and like cochlear implants wouldn't work, well then you just assess the situation when that comes. I could start preparing now for, you know, using transcription apps or sign language of sorts. But where I'm at now, I think that if I completely lost my hearing, I would plan on using transcription apps. I would write to communicate. I would be able to speak because I can speak now. And I think that that would be really interesting. I know that I would definitely revert back to using cued speech, which is a tool of speech. It is not a sign language. It is not a language. It assists you in speaking and lip reading. Essentially, it uses different hand positions and hand signs on the face to be able to understand the phonemes of speech. So when you put all those combinations of the positions of the face and the hand signs together, it makes up the 72 phonemes of the English language. And cued speech actually has, I guess you could say, structures for different languages. It works because of different languages and they have different phonemes for each language. So that is actually how I learned to speak. My parents were both hearing. They didn't know ASL. They tried to learn, but they found cued speech and realized that that was a great option for our family. And so if I lost my hearing completely, I could definitely see myself going back to utilizing cued speech full time. Yes, I should probably do a video on that. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. But I got my hearing aid back and it feels so good. Have you ever got a hearing aid back from repair? If so, I would love to hear in the comments below. How did you feel? What were your emotions? Were you grateful? Were you kind of surprised? How did it all work out? I look forward to hearing more in the comments. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of this video. My exciting announcement is, well, Resound, the maker of these Resound Enzo 3Ds, reached out to me and they want to gift me a pair of Resound Ones. What are Resound Ones? They are the newest line of Resound's hearing aids, and I get 2 BTEs. I'm super excited, and I look forward to sharing that with all of you, these new hearing aids. I think the biggest thing that I look forward to is that they are rechargeable. This will be very interesting. I currently have battery-powered hearing aids, these white ones, but the new Resound Ones, they are BTEs, and they are rechargeable, so that will be a huge difference that I look forward to navigating. So that is a huge difference that I look forward to trying out. Anyway, stay tuned to my channel. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I look forward to making more great hearing loss related content for you. Anyway, stay strong, stay amazing, and have a great day. Bye.